Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the weekly market outlook. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do also click on the subscribe button and smash notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video. So we are into a new week. All right, yes, we are in the month of April. So I think for the 2 weeks now you haven't heard from me yet, because of how chaotic the market has been. Yes, with Trump's tariff and all that. I mean, the market has been chaotic, so I decided to stay back for a while. But since everything is eased now, so for the next 90 days, we are not going to have, or we are not going to see any reaction in the market so far as tariffs are concerned. So I mean, we will experience some little bit of ease on the market. So I'm here to give you my perspective so far as going into, or we beginning a new week is concerned. All right, so we delve straight into the chart with the dollar index as the market we are first looking at. All right, so we've seen price push to the downside, all right, for some time now. All right, yes, I this zone right here was my target. All right, yes, but I was not really expecting price to move here this fast, but hey, it is what it is. All right, that has happened already. So my next run liquidity is this zone right here. I'm expecting price to push up. All right, yes, because you've taken out this low right here. All right, you've taken out the sell side liquidity right here. So my expectation is for price to push up. So first of all, to fill this volume imbalance we are seeing here, then we see where price moves to. All right, so as it stands now, my expectation is for price to push up a little bit to fill this volume imbalance. But let's switch to the weekly time frame and see what is happening there as well. So for the weekly time frame, just as you have seen, you've seen price was taking out all these sell side liquidity. So I'll call this relative equal loose. Price has taken out this. So for price to continue to push the downside on the weekly time frame, on the higher time frame, I will expect to see price push up, all right, to fill this void here, all right, to fill this liquidity void right here, all right, into this area here. Then we see price continue to push down. But so as it stands now on a higher time frame, price is looking bearish. All right, price is looking bearish on the higher time frame. So we just go by that. All right, so as it stands now, I'll expect to see price push up a little bit. All right, so we are going to some short-term sort of bullishness. All right, so as we can see here, there is an inverse volume imbalance right here. All right, yes, so I'll call this an inverse volume imbalance. Then I'll expect to see price push up. I'll expect to see price push up into the zone right here. Then we can see price continue to push to downside. If all things being equal, then definitely that is going to happen. But for now, I'm bullish. All right, I'm bullish on the dollar index. So that is that. Let's switch to the 4 and see what is happening there. So I'm expecting to see price push up. So that is just that for the dollar index. Let's look at what is happening on GBPUSD. So for GBPUSD, if I'm bullish on a line, then definitely I'll expect to see some bearish price action so far as GBPUSD is concerned. All right, so I'll expect to see price push down. But let's switch to the weekly time frame and see what is happening there. So we filled up this fair value gap. There's a fair value gap here. All right, let me deactivate my weekly divider, my quarterly divider, for you to see. Yes, so this fair value gap, price has taken out this fair value gap. So my next expectation is for price to push right into the zone right here. Then we see a continuation to the upside. So for this period, I'll expect to see a short-term downside movement so far as GBPUSD is concerned. All right, but let's switch straight to the 4 time frame and see. So we've taken out this we haven't taken out this high yet. All right, but I mean, I'm not expecting price to even if we take this high, I want to see just a liquidity sweep, price to take out or to take liquidity, then we see a push to the downside. All right, before we see a push up. But for now, I'll be looking forward for bearish price action so far as GBP is concerned. All right, yeah. So that is my expectation on GBP. Let's look at what is happening on AUSD. Yeah, so for AUSD, we've seen price push up for some time now. All right, yes, we saw price in a consolidation. The next thing that happened was what was a manipulation phase, and we are now seeing a distribution phase. AUSD is looking slightly different from GPUSD, even though they are supposed to move in the same direction. But looking at the price action of AUSD is looking different. All right, so based on what I'm seeing on the charts, we are likely to see AUSD continue to push up to take out the high that was made during the first quarter. All right, so we've taken out the low of the first quarter, then the high of the first quarter will be my next draw on liquidity. All right, so this high right here is going to be my next draw on liquidity. All right, yes, I'm basing off on the chart. All right, these days the concept of correlation most of the time doesn't really line up as it's supposed to be. All right, yes, so whatever I'm giving out is based, right, if you should price action. All right, yeah, so that is my expectation. So I'm expecting to see price for AUSD push up. All right, yes, I'm expecting to see price for AUSD push up, but it's all going to depend on this high we are seeing here. All right, if we should take out this high, if we should see price violate and close above this high, then definitely we are going to see price push up. All right, but if this fair value should take out this low, all right, if we should see price violate and close below this low, then definitely we are going to see some downside movement targeting this fair value gap we are seeing here. All right, so we have a combination of a fair value gap plus a rejection block. All right, a bullish rejection block right here. All right, yeah, so that is my expectation so far as AUD/USD is concerned. Yeah, so let's look at what is happening on EUR/USD. Yeah, so for EUR/USD, let's look at what is happening on the weekly time frame. Yes, so for EUR/USD, we're taking out this relative or equal highs right here. All right, we're taking out this relative equal highs right here. So I'm expecting to see price push down. All right, yes, I will expect to see price push down. Yeah, so I'm expecting to see price give us a move to the downside into the zone right here. All right, I'll expect to see price push down into the zone right here. Let's switch to the 4-hour to see what is happening there. Yes, I want to see price push down, then we see a continuation to the upside. Right, yeah, so that is my expectation so far as EUR/USD is concerned. All right, yes, as you can see, that is my expectation so far as EUR/USD is concerned. Let's look at what is happening on USD CAD. So just as I made it clear on the dollar index, for USD CAD to same plan. All right, we had a consolidation right here. All right, we had a short consolidation here, and the next phase was what manipulation. So now I want to see what a distribution up. All right, but look at what happened here. This is the last down close candle prior to price was pushing to the upside, which makes it a what? So for you a bullish breaker block. Now this bullish breaker block has been violated. All right, it has been violated. So once it has been violated, our expectation push up close below it, then we see a continuation to the downside. All right, yeah. So for USD CAD, for now, I will expect to see bullish prices so far as USD CAD is concerned. All right, yeah. So that is my expectation for USD CAD. So if you can see on the 4 hour, we had a what? We had a consolidation phase, a manipulation phase. All right, consolidation, manipulation phase, and then the next thing is distribution. But I'm not expecting a distribution phase to get up here. All right, I'll expect to see price push right here. All right, into the zone right here. Then we see a push down. All right, we can have price violated. All right, but always ensure that once it's being violated, you see a close above it. Once you see a close above it, you should notice that price would push up, because I mean we are currently below what a post-open price, and you should know what that means. Yeah, so that is just that for USD CAD. Let's look at what is happening on 80 JPY. Yeah, so for 80 JPY, I'm expecting price to push up. All right, we've seen price push down, take out all these lows right here. Let's switch to the weekly time frame. All right, yeah, so taking out this low. All right, took out this low, taking out this low. All right, also taking out this low. All right, so I'll expect to see price push up. All right, expect to see price push up. So for 80 USD, I'm expecting to see bullishness. All right, I'm expecting to see bullishness so far as 80 USD is concerned. Look at something here. We had a push up, price filled at least 50% of the zone. All right, of this liquidity void right here. Then we are seeing a continuation to the upside. So I'm expecting price to continue to push up so far as 80 GPY is concerned. All right, yeah. So that is just that. Let's look at what is happening on gold. Yeah, so for gold is still pushing up. All right, gold is still pushing up. Fundamentally, gold is still looking strong. All right, we saw price move down, take out sell side liquidity right here, taking out buy side liquidity. So as it stands now, we might see price push a little bit down, then we see continuation to the upside. All right, I'm still bullish long term so far as the gold market is concerned. Yeah, so that is just that for the weekly market outlook. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, do what to click on the subscribe button and smash notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video. If you haven't joined my Telegram channel too, the link is in the description box below. Hit on the link and be part of my Telegram community. My VIP page is also open. All right, I post swing setups in my VIP channel, so if you're interested, my Telegram ID is in the description box below. Take it up and then get in touch with me on Telegram. All right, then we see how I'll get you up into the VIP page. All right, I'm also open for mentorship. All right, yes, so you can pick that same Telegram ID and then I will get in touch. All right, get in touch with me, then you see how I'll pick things up from there. All right, and take note, I will not come into your DM messaging you about joining my VIP page or turning up for my mentorship. I will not come into your DM to message you. So if anybody comes into your DM to message you bearing or having similarities in my name, it is not me. That is scam. Take very note of that. All right, don't let anyone use my name to scam you. I will not come into your DM asking you to join my VIP or signing up for mentorship. I will not do that. All right, yeah, so take note of that. Yeah, so I wish you all good luck and good trade. Peace.